The hack squat is both one of my favorite exercises and also one of the most nuanced ones out there. Whether you're performing it with a barbell or dumbbells or any other number of variations, it packs a crazy punch. The magic of the hack squat is the steep heel elevation and perfectly upright torso. The elevated heels allow for a super deep squat, and the position of the weight, usually at your sides or even behind you, shifts your leverages in such a way that your quads have a ton of work to do. The thing about the hack squat that's really easy to flub is keeping a vertical torso, and I mean really vertical torso. It's especially challenging because you're willfully putting yourself in a far less advantaged position. The more vertical you are, the harder the movement is. I see it all the time where a client thinks they're doing it right, they think it's plenty hard, but really it's not that close because you're bending way forward just to accommodate the load that they happen to pick. To really emphasize this perfectly vertical torso that we want, it's helpful to actually begin the repetition by slightly leaning back and pushing your knees forward. It's different than a regular squat for sure, but if you approach the hack squat like a standard back squat, you'll find that you end up with your hips behind you, which means leaning forward, which means a less effective hack squat. So to begin, lean back, knees forward. When you play around with this, I really suggest you start without any weight at all. You'll be stunned at how little loading is necessary for these to be really nasty. It might not take any weight at all at first, and that's just fine. Quality over load, always. For some perspective, for a set of 10 barbell hack squats, I might use about 20% of my heaviest possible back squat. And really, my proportions actually lend themselves quite well to the hack squat, so you might need even less. So if you squat, say, 225 pounds, an empty 45-pound barbell is probably plenty for a hack squat. So in short with these, use less weight than you think. Probably way less. Practice with none at first. And remember to start the movement by leaning back and pushing your knees forward.